Hey YouTube. So today we are going to be talking about the Baddies West Auditions from the Zeus Network. I took notes on all three parts. So I'm just going to read y'all my notes on it, and then we're going to talk about some more stuff. I'm so mad I spilled my damn drink. It's okay. Oh well. Okay, I need to show y'all my outfit first. This is from Fashion Nova. You know. Okay. So, well, the first part of Baddies West Auditions, the judges were Jayla, Rolly, Bree, and Scotty. So it was 4 judges. They did the first round. Contestants should have been alone with the judges. That's kind of like when you go for a job. I've only interviewed for one job, and that was when I was younger, and I had to do a group interview. Ever since then, I've never had to do a group interview ever again, because certain things should kind of be one-on-one, you know. They should have been able to audition alone, not with somebody literally directly right behind them and then a whole group of women. That's unorganized to me. Then also too, in my notes, it says the judges were encouraging fights. They were definitely encouraging the fights. And I know y'all want people on the show that can fight or whatever and all this and this and that, but that's just not the most important thing. They have to be, first and foremost, entertaining. Second of all, they have to be somebody that people will actually really like to see. Like, don't get me wrong, we all do like somebody that can fight and stand up for themselves, but what else can you really do? You just a fighting ass bitch? All you gonna do is be knocking holes upside the head? You know what I'm saying? Like, also, they were all drinking before they did the auditions. By a certain point, y'all are tipsy, and then once you get tipsy, y'all all drunk. Now, Rolly didn't seem that drunk nor tipsy. Jayla definitely seemed like she was tipsy and drunk. Scotty definitely was drunk. Bree, I don't know. Bree might have been tipsy. Bree probably was just tipsy on her way to being drunk. This is a job at the end of the day. This is a job. Like, even if you are cool with the Zeus producers and all of this and this and that, this is a job at the end of the day. Why not come to work and carry yourself professionally? Why come in here and get trashed while you're trying to host auditions for their show? But I'm going to spill some tea at the end anyway, so it's okay. That already impairs your judgment. So why would I trust you to run to pick out this cast for my show and you're boozed? Contestants should have only been handed 1 ticket, not multiple tickets from the judges. So that was another huge thing for me. Everybody, all the judges had tickets. It was confusing because some girls will walk up and get a ticket from Scotty. Some will walk up and get a ticket from Scotty and Rolly. What the fuck is going on with the tickets? What is this? It shouldn't even be no tickets. It should not be nothing with tickets. It should be, okay, we choose you. Nobody should have been able to be selected unless all the judges agreed on that specific person. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of one person wanted that person to go through, then the other 3 didn't. It was a lot of 2 against 2, 3 against 1. You know, I don't think y'all should have had tickets. I think it should have just been, okay, if we like you, we want you to go to the next round, you go to the next room. It shouldn't have been no damn tickets, and that was confusing. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then I put contestants should have had a certain amount of time to speak. Some girls would walk up and say their name, next. Like, didn't even say their name. That's why I'm like, damn, y'all not even giving them a chance to speak. Like, the amount of women that degraded themselves, and this is just me talking about part 1. This ain't even part 2 and 3. The amount of women that got on there and degraded themselves and started fighting each other, showing their titties, showing their ass. One bitch came in there with weed in her purse. I think it's legal in California, so I'm not judging her for that. I'm just saying, like, really, when you think about the whole professionalism thing, no, she did seem cool. I'm just saying, like, in the grand scheme of things, you're bringing weed to an audition. One girl got up there, and I don't want to embarrass her, you know, because I'm not going to put the clip in here. You know, if you've seen it, you've seen it. One girl gets up there and she starts dancing, and Rolly pointed out her tampon string. My thing is, nobody probably would have noticed if Rolly wouldn't have never said nothing, but I can kind of understand, because it's just like, why are you in here popping your coochie
Girl.
Put that shit up. One girl threw money and got a wristband. That's all she did. She walked up, threw some money, and then she got a wristband. I don't understand how that equates to getting a wristband, but okay. And oh my God, I mean, this is with all the parts. This is probably in all my notes for every one of them. It was too much rapping. Don't get me wrong. I support everybody's pursuing their careers, and I pray that whatever career you want, you are successful in. But goddamn, everybody act like rapping is the only fucking career out there. We need doctors. We need lawyers. Tennis players, basketball players. We need a lot more shit other than rappers. Then, I don't know what happened. I think Bree maybe left to calm down or maybe something. I really can't remember. I should have probably rewatched it beforehand. But these are just my notes. I don't feel like rewatching. I already watched it twice. But at one point, I think Bree went somewhere to go get herself together. And at one point, it was only two judges sitting up. I think it was Rolly and Jayla. There was only two judges sitting up there. My thing is, Zeus, why not say, okay, we got to put a hold to this real quick. You know, let's wait until all the judges are able to get themselves together to come back. So that was for part one. That was just part one, y'all. So part two, Jayla, Rolly, Scotty, Bree, they were still judging in part two in the first half of the episode. But then the second half of the episode was the second round. So one thing I want to say before I get to my notes for that was a lot of the girls that were passed on to, you know, got to the second round, it was a lot of them I didn't see. It was two of them I'm talking about. We did not see them in part two where they was in front of Suki and Natalie and Tommy. Bree swung at a contestant. It was being disrespectful. And I remember watching the girl's TikTok. If I find it, I'm gonna put it in here. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted because this is gonna piss me off. But I'm gonna put it in here so y'all.
Let me get one motherfucking thing straight, cause I see this shit going around in these little ass blogs because Bree weird ass want to sit here and lie for y'all fans and shit, and she better hope I don't smack the dog shit out of this bitch when I see her, cause we in the same motherfucking hotel. Why this bitch sitting here lying, talking about she fought for me when the girl wasn't even trying to attack nobody? The girl wasn't even trying to attack me. She wasn't even yelling at me. I didn't say nothing to the girl. The girl was getting hyped as she was supposed to so she could get her ticket, so she could get to the back. Bree decided to stand her whack ass the fuck up, lean over and hit this girl in the fucking face. And the girl was about to beat the shit out of Bree. Bree had to get saved. Everybody at that table, me, Scotty, and Jayla, told her, bitch, you were wrong. Why would you hit that girl? She wasn't even trying to fight us.
And Bree couldn't calm the fuck down. The judges were arguing in front of contestants. Scotty and Bree got into it because Bree said Scotty was fake. And it just was too much. Like, at the end of the day, if y'all gonna be up here being judges, you know, for this show, y'all should always come as a united front. You know, I know if everybody on the cast has had their issues with each other, but y'all should always have a united front in front of, you know, people and stuff like that. Y'all shouldn't be arguing or bickering in front of the contestants. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I love Scotty, you know what I'm saying? You know, she's my favorite, but she was really pissing me off because she was just handing out tickets. Why are you just handing out tickets? Security wasn't doing their job. Scotty was jumped. So Scotty went to the bathroom. Some girls ended up jumping her. Security did not do a good job. And Zeus' whole security team needs to be fired. I don't know if this is the same security team from Jocelyn's Cabaret reunion, but y'all need better security. Because if I was Scotty, I would have quit and I would have fucking sued y'all for everything y'all fucking had for even letting me get touched, period. So, while the girls are walking out to meet Tommy, Natalie, and Sukiana, Tommy stands up and says, "Bring them hoes out." That did it for me. What? You supposed to be a judge and you're calling these women hoes. Now, we are women. We say the B word. We say the H word. We say, those are terms of endearment to us. But like I always say, it's the professionalism for me. And I know Tommy has her own personal issues. And, you know, we all got our own demons that we're battling at the end of the day. But I just felt like her saying, bring the hoes out, like have some class. Something that I noticed as well as the episode went on is that the group seemed like it just kept getting bigger. So when they were interviewed by Tommy, Sunkiana, and Natalie, it seemed like the group size kept going up. Like every group that came and went, it seems like it went from 5, then it went to 6 girls, then it went to 8, then it went to 10. It's just like, how many people do y'all need in one room? And back to what I said earlier, some of the girls were degrading themselves and showing their titties, and there's nothing wrong with being a sexy woman. I'm just saying, like, you know, you could tell some of the girls kind of felt uncomfortable, especially the one that looked like SZA. She kind of felt uncomfortable with Natalie telling her to bring her titties out. Like, you're supposed to be an EP. You know, I don't, it's just a lot of stuff that's not professional and just very, like, iffy to me about Zeus. So the judges were encouraging fights. Sunkiana kept telling everybody to square up with each other. Now, she could have just been saying, like, you know, how are you going to square up if somebody does put their hands on you? Which is okay, I guess. But some people really squared up and started fighting.
Ah, the ghetto! The ghetto! The ghetto!
Contestants are fighting over mics. So this is why I said in the first half, I feel like they should have been in the room along with the judges, because it was contestants fighting over the microphones. It should be one person coming in here talking to y'all at a time. It should not be all these people having a mic, and then y'all have the nerve to not give enough mics for everybody. Tommy and Natalie, not necessarily Sunkiana, but Tommy and Natalie seemed a little bit overly drunk. Okay, on to part 3. So part 3 of the Baddies West auditions, it was still Tommy, Sunkiana, and Natalie. But basically, just, you know, the third part was basically the end, and it was wrapping the show up. So 2 contestants started fighting, and Sunkiana was encouraging it. That irritated me because, again, professionalism. You're supposed to be a judge. You should not be encouraging them to fight. Tommy is sitting and laying across the table. She actually fell out of the chair at one point. And then, you know, every girl that was stepping up kept bragging about how they could fight. Like I just said, okay, of course they want somebody on the show that's going to be able to fight and defend themselves. But I just hated how everybody kept stepping up, and that was kind of like the only thing that was talking about. Okay, you have hands, and what else do you have? Do you take care of your kids? Do you provide for yourself? Are you a good person? So what? You can fight. Wow, it's a lot of people that can.
Boom.
Yeah. A rap battle happened. I just tuned out of that part.
Yeah, nice. Coming together. Yeah.
One group of girls came out and didn't let anybody speak. They all got booted out. Now, I could see on the judges' behalf how frustrating that is, because if ain't nobody gonna talk, or if nobody is gonna let anyone speak, y'all need to all get out. Everybody just needs to get out, send in the next group. So I get the frustration on the judges' behalf, but that is just such a waste of time for the girls, because they made it to the second round and now they all just got kicked out. Like, it's just like, wow. One girl threw money. She threw some ones. I don't know where that came from. I was lost. Anyway, Sunkiana's not letting the contestants speak. Sunkiana keeps saying, why these H's can't F with you? Why these H's can't F with you? To everybody that stepped up. And she could probably just be saying, like, what sets you apart from, everybody else. But hood language, that's basically saying, like, they can't F with me because I can fight. Then everybody starts talking about how they can fight. Or they start degrading another woman. It just was not. Suki should never be a judge again. I'm just saying. One contestant said her pussy don't stink, so ain't nobody fucking with her. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but her pussy don't stink, y'all.
Girl, I'll be without that food.
Judges are giving out tickets for fighting. It was a few people that fought even on part 1, and they got tickets. So I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was if you show your ass, you get a ticket. I don't know if it was you throw some money, you get a ticket. I don't know if you beat a bitch up on the show, you get a ticket.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
I don't know what the requirements was. Honestly, I have no clue. Nina Parker should host the reunions. I know a lot of people probably like didn't care for her as far as Love and Hip Hop reunions, but she really did a good job, and she's very professional, and she can get her cast under control.
So just for the record, the point of the reunion is that you all have an opportunity to talk about any storyline, and if you see something that you want to speak, you have a right to, women and men. All the women on this cast need to be respected. Nobody needs to be told.
Don't sit here and try to check me, man. It ain't had nothing to do with that. I was having a conversation
yell at me.
Nah, you ain't gonna try to check me by no chick, man. You ain't gonna check me. I was explaining the problem with them. Man, but I was talking.
You're talking, so will she.
I was talking.
We all have an opportunity to give our opinion. That's what the reunion is about. Thank you.
You're right. I apologize.
Okay.
Tommy and Suki shouldn't be asked back to be judges on any Zeus platform. They should never be a judge of anything, because they're terrible fucking judges. At least Natalie kind of has some experience in that a little bit, because she did, you know, she basically vetted everybody for Baddies South. So at least she has kind of some experience in judging and, you know, making executive decisions. And she's an EP as well. So her, I give her a pass because she really wasn't that bad. I just still feel like she shouldn't have been drunk. But Natalie has experience in that. So I think she should be able to judge something again. But Tommy and Suki, no. That's a done deal. This is why I said in my last in my last video where I was talking about Baddies South, this is why I said Natalie was shiesty. I really couldn't. Before I talk about Natalie being shiesty, I have to put a disclaimer in this video with allegedly, because y'all not about to sue my black ass. Natalie stole the concept for Baddies South. She stole that from Sarah, Jada, Rocky, Shannon, and Christina. And it was supposed to be on OnlyFans. But Natalie was trying to go behind everybody and release it to Zeus, and not even try. She did. So, well, yeah, Natalie. That's why I say Natalie is shiesty. You know, I'm sure she has a business sense. Obviously, I would keep one eye open if you're friends with her. Allegedly, let me say allegedly, because y'all ain't finna sue me, even though I ain't got shit to sue. But anyway, allegedly, the cast was already picked out. 5,000 something people, only 2 girls was picked. This is the formula that y'all are missing, is that we like organic, we like authentic stuff. So not every show has to be filled with influencers. Growing up watching real even sometimes basketball wives too, because like I didn't really know them, like they're basketball wives, but I didn't really know them like that. You know, Bad Girls Club, it was kind of bringing people that we really didn't know to the forefront. Now that was the point of people even watching the auditions, to see, okay, I like her. We don't know her yet, but I like her. I mean, I want to see her on the show. I want to know more about her. The influencers, we can get online and get on YouTube and get on Instagram and get on Facebook and figure some stuff out about them. That's not the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? The fun of Bad Girls Club was not knowing who is going to be selected, not knowing these people from a can of paint, and growing a bond with them, and feeling like we really know them through the TV screen, and supporting them. You know, y'all keep bringing influencers on the show that already have a following, and for what? You know, y'all basically played all of these people out of their money. Like, it was one girl that flew from Baltimore, you know, all the way to California to go to the auditions. Like, that's not right. And these girls genuinely came out there thinking that they had a chance and an opportunity to do something that they want to do, you know, but also do something that they feel like is going to further their career or get their name out, or like, you know, y'all could have kept it real. Look, we already got a few girls in mind. We only looking for 2 girls. Y'all could have said that, you know. And I say 2 girls, and I know Stunner Girl is included in that. Well, she's not. I didn't include Stunner Girl in the 2 out of 5,000 only because Stunner Girl has a following already. She's already known. The 2 girls that was picked, Razor and Biggie, we didn't know them. But that's why I'm saying it was only really 2 out of the 5,000 that was unknown that was picked. We already know Stunner Girl. But y'all really let these girls feel like they had a chance. And this is why I will forever not fuck with Zeus. Like, I want to support y'all. And I mean, I'm still paying my $5.99. So technically I do support you. But I don't really fuck with Zeus, you know. And I really don't see them really making it too far, because it's just scandal after scandal, bullshit after bullshit, and your brand can only last so long after all of that. You know, and I don't want, you know, like I always say, I'm not wishing on nobody's downfall. You know, God has a plan for everybody, you know, but I'm just saying, like, you can't keep doing fucked up ass shit and letting fucked up shit go down up under your breath and then think it's not gonna come back to you in some way, shape, or form. I also have to say it was too many rap battles. I don't want to see another rap battle on Zeus ever again in my life. I mean, I think it was like 4 rap battles in one episode, and then it was another 4 in the next step. Like, everybody just kept rapping. Even now, it's like a lot of drama. Allegedly, Stunna Girl threw a drink on Tommy. Allegedly, Krishan already has gotten into a fight. It's just too much already. Like I said, we do like drama. We do like, you know, our little messy stuff. But I just feel like it's a balance. Like I said in my last video, there has to be a balance, and I'm just not seeing it. And I really, if Zeus keeps going on the route that they're going on now, I don't really see the longevity in it. Hey, when the chickens come home to roost, they gonna come home to roost, baby. Okay, y'all, I just came on here to do a quick little voiceover. So I'm gonna show y'all the cast that I would have picked. I liked all of their personalities. I would have liked to have seen them on Baddies West. But I mean, hey, Zeus already had their cast picked out allegedly, so you know how that goes. And I also put my honorable mentions in there as well. But that's all for this video, guys. So I have my next YouTube video idea. So this is probably gonna be uploaded before that. My unpopular opinions. Because I have a lot of unpopular opinion, guys. But I feel like some of my opinions, though, is like kind of, you know, I feel like people agree with them. Most of them, you know. But make sure you follow my Instagram for more updates at _TheRealMyla. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And you stuck around to the end. Real bad. All right, y'all. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, bitch.